आपने मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ शोज एक दिन में कितने किए हैं और कहाँ से किए हैं? बिकॉज यू टोल्ड मी वंस एंड आई वाज शॉक्ड.
Physical offline events, I did 2. So that's the best that I've done.
ओके.
Virtual shows, I remember I did 11.
वाओ. एक दिन में 11 वर्चुअल शोज.
Yeah.
वो एक का ड्यूरेशन कितना होता है?
So the minimum duration is 60 minutes.
बट दैट इज द मिनिमम, राइट?
Yeah. There was almost like I would wrap up one show, change into another blazer, and just start the next one.
Hello, hi, namaskar. Welcome to Talk on Trends. This is your host Shivam Sharma. So everybody, please welcome on the podcast Shahbaz Khan. Sir, धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. And for the viewers, आपको बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक बहुत कमाल की चीज़ होने वाली है. मैं हिंदी ज़्यादा बोलूँगा, शाहबाज भाई इंग्लिश ज़्यादा बोलेंगे. So it's gonna be fun. भाई, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being over here, and I'm really looking forward to this. I'll say this again and again.
Thank you. So I want to ask you, कितने साल से आप एंकरिंग कर रहे हो? प्लीज़ बताओ मुझे. जानना है, genuinely जानना है मुझे ये.
So honestly, the first ever event that I did, I was in my 12th standard. So I was in my junior college basically.
Okay.
I did my junior college from Midibai, so I was in Midibai while I did my first event. So today is 2023, so it's almost been 11 years that I'm doing events.
Wow.
Though I'm not that old. Yeah, that is how my event journey started. Then one fine day what happened is that जिनके थ्रू मुझे ये काम मिलता था, so उनके पास में एंकर्स की भी रिक्वायरमेंट आ गई, बिकॉज वो एक एजेंसी थी जो कि स्टोरी टेलिंग के लिए आर्टिस्ट प्रोवाइड करती थी. तो व्हेन दे आर ग्रोइंग, यू आर ऑल्सो ग्रोइंग विद देम. तो उनके पास में एक अपॉर्चुनिटी आई कि आप एक्टर्स तो दे रहे हो, आप एक काम करो, आप एंकर्स भी प्रोवाइड करने चालू करो. So they asked me that they were like, you've got a good hold on the language. Why don't you try anchoring as well? Matlab, I mean, there are going to be other things to do. But if you're getting a certain amount for this, we'll add this amount to that, and then it's going to be. I was like, whoa, why not? I'm any which ways there. 1 घंटा करने से अच्छा 5 घंटे और कर लूँगा. क्या बिगड़ जाएगा? पैसे तो ज़्यादा ही मिलेंगे.
Correct.
So that's how I started. I started doing mall events. I traveled in different parts of the country while I was doing events. I did mall events in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chandigarh, Elante.
But it's also for people to understand कि आप जब अलग अलग शहर में जाते हो, आपको जनता बहुत अलग मिलती है.
Absolutely.
Like if you do an event in Mumbai, it's different. You do an event in Navi Mumbai, it's different.
Yeah.
You go to Pune, it's completely different. You go to Bangalore, थाने में, सब जगह, मुंबई में आप जाओ भाई, different. They are different. So how it's difficult for you to cater to a different audience? Do you like engagement के टाइम पे?
Yeah.
कैसे आप engage करते हो? जो reactions मिलते हैं कैसे मिलते हैं? Because when I went to Pune, I'm not going to name the mall, but it's like one of the best malls in Pune. They told me the brand वो भी काफ़ी like world renowned brand था. And they're like कि अब कर लोगे ना एंकरिंग? हाँ मैं कर लूँगा. So it's going to be a 16-day show, शिवम. मैं बोला हाँ ठीक है, very nice. The budget was good, everything was set. मैं पहुँच गया वहाँ पर. I went on the set the first day. हाँ तो ये स्क्रिप्ट है आपकी. मैं बोला हाँ ठीक है. तो मैं बोला देखा मैंने तो मराठी, लाइक व्हाट इज़ दिस? हाँ ब्रो ये अब पूरा नहीं बोलना आपको, बट जितना आपको समझा उतना बोल. मैं बोला पर लैंग्वेज ही नहीं है मेरी. तो बोलते कि नहीं बट यहाँ पर ज़्यादा होता है. लाइक कि आई एम नॉट गोना डू दिस. तो मैं अपनी लैंग्वेज में ही. सो दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई गॉट टू नो कि यार नहीं एंकरिंग है, बट देन व्हेन यू गो टू डिफरेंट प्लेसेस you have to make adjustments according to that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always going to
Is it difficult for you though?
At this stage, I don't find it very difficult. Though I always make sure that there's no point lying to our event managers because whatever, they're also in the business. So I make it very clear. I'm not very familiar with any of the regional languages. I'm not very proud about it, obviously. But मैं नहीं बात कर पाता. हिंदी में भी बहुत कम बात कर पाता हूँ. मैं कोई अंग्रेज़ की औलाद नहीं हूँ. मेरे को कोई क्रिटिसिज्म नहीं चाहिए, मुझे पता है. इट्स जस्ट दैट कि एक लैंग्वेज को आपने पकड़ा, उसमें आप बात करते गए, आप फ्लुएंट हो गए, आप कंफर्टेबल हो गए. सो हिंदी बात करने में मुझे कोई तकलीफ नहीं है, बट आई डोंट फील कंफर्टेबल इज द थिंग. कि दैट्स द ओनली थिंग. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई थिंक इन इंग्लिश. You know,
that's what we discussed about it.
Yeah.
हाँ, humor किस language में आपका निकल के आता है?
हाँ, what language do you think in?
हाँ.
When I go to different cities, I really adore the anchors who are talking in regional languages. So वो बोलते हैं ना कि आप कितने भी बड़े हो जाओ, there's somewhere where you will lack and you would find someone doing that better than you. I think there has to be no criticism at all because we are not trying to demoralize any language over here or कोई language को higher pedestal पे डाल रहे हैं. No, it's not about the language. It's just about your own comfort. It's almost
your
like
own
fashion.
space. Correct.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of corporate events because people find me good with the language.
Right.
Right. And this is what I was asking you, that
Huh.
what would you want, what would you prefer? Would you prefer doing wedding events? Would you prefer doing corporate events?
And you would do
I would
corporate.
love doing corporate.
and I would do wedding.
Yeah.
तो मैंने आपको मेरा रीजन बताया कि लाइक जो मेरा ह्यूमर है
Mhm.
विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एट एनी फंक्शन स्पेशली इन वेडिंग्स जहाँ पर आपको लाइट डील ब्रेकर बनना होता है. तो मेरा ह्यूमर और जो मेरे सरकाजम है वो हिंदी में ही निकलते हैं. एंड नाउ इट हैज़ बिकम टू अ पॉइंट कि घर पे भी कोई आता है ना तो वो जो है ना वो नेचुरली निकल के आ जाता है वो.
Exactly.
तो हिंदी में आता है विच इज़ वाई इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू डू ऑल्दो आई एम गुड एट इट बट इट बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी कि कोई बोलता है ना कि आपको पूरा फ्लो इंग्लिश में रखना है मतलब कि नहीं थोड़ा बहुत हिंदी तो अलाउ करो यार. सो आई नेगोशिएट देयर ऑल्सो. सो ऑफ कोर्स विद यू लव कॉर्पोरेट्स.
Doing anything for the entertainment industry, doing anything for the corporates, that just comes to me very naturally. I manage everything on my laptop. So the moment I get a message or a mail saying that you've been blocked for so and so day, it goes into my laptop, and that's my work ethic that I'm not supposed to change it
Okay.
according to my will.
Okay.
I think my mom was a little shocked because she saw me going in a different pair of clothes in the morning, and then I came back home with a different set of clothes. She's like,
Wow.
ये क्या मतलब तू इवेंट में ही कपड़े चेंज करता है क्या? मैंने कहा नहीं, ये सुबह में अलग इवेंट था, रात में अलग इवेंट था.
Wow.
तो 2 इवेंट करके आ रहा है. तो and luckily the good thing is that they've seen me perform, so they know what it takes.
Right.
There was a crowd of around 100 people, or maybe lesser, 80 people in the morning slot. There were around 500 people in the evening slot.
Wow.
So you gotta keep up with the energy. You gotta keep up with the entertainment question. You gotta pronounce the names correctly.
Right.
Yeah, because it's very disrespectful if you have a wrong pronunciation
And
for the
this
name.
is something honestly where I'm absolutely bad at. आपको पता है भाई कितनी बार ऐसा हुआ है. I don't know why मैं बहुत practice करता हूँ just because of the names. I'm very bad with the names. मेरे को
Yeah.
शक्ल याद हो जाएगी, नाम जल्दी याद नहीं होता. ये बहुत गंदी मार्केटिंग है खुद की, but still let's be honest. मैं स्टेज पर आया हूँ, I have the sheet. मैं बोला कि नहीं मेरे को याद हो गया, मैं रख दूँगा शीट रख के मैंने स्टेज पर आ गया. Next performer is
Oh.
okay. इनके नाम की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है बिकॉज ये आके अपना परफॉर्मेंस और परिचय खुद देने वाली हैं. सो आई गो कि सॉरी नहीं क्या हुआ, ठीक तो किया. फाइन, बट आई एम वेरी बैड विद नेम्स. मेरे को नाम नहीं याद होते जल्दी से.
It happens, yeah. But the good thing is that you learn to cover it up.
कवर अप. हाँ.
So covering it up in the best way possible is the beauty of an anchor. वरना हमारी ज़रूरत क्या है लोगों को?
That's true. Can I ask you something?
Absolutely, please go ahead.
मुझे बताओ कि जैसे कि आपने बताया कि the day before yesterday you did 2 back-to-back shows.
Yeah.
East West, like they were like you were occupied the entire day, like almost 12 hours. मुझे बताइए कि आपने maximum amount of shows एक दिन में कितने किए हैं और कहाँ से किए हैं? Because you told me once and I was shocked.
Physical offline events, I did 2. So that's the best that I've done.
Okay.
Virtual shows, I remember I did 11.
Wow. एक दिन में 11 virtual shows.
Yeah.
अब वो एक का duration कितना होता है?
So the minimum duration is 60 minutes.
But that is the minimum, right?
Yeah. There was almost like I would wrap up one show, change into another blazer and just start the next one.
How do you keep up with your energy, भाई?
कोई show
Because I was seeing your stories. I'm sorry to interrupt you. आपकी stories जितना मैं इंस्टा पे यार है. There's show number 1. Like 1.5 घंटा भी नहीं हुआ. The second show started. 1 घंटा और हुआ. The third show started. Like कि क्या है? Like what is this work ethic which is like really inspiring?
Everything that we are doing right now is for ourselves, for our families. Right. So I mean that's the motivation that keeps me going. Then why not? One more show, why not? Let's do this. And in terms of energy, I think we are in the right age of life to give out as much energy as we can, because maybe a few years down the line it wouldn't be that possible, but I hope it still does. Inshallah, it still will. New audience, I have to make sure that they go out from here and they say कि भाई 1 घंटा कंप्यूटर के सामने बैठने के बाद में भी है ना इतना अच्छा लग रहा है कि हाँ यार आज कुछ अलग हुआ है. मतलब हम लोग स्टेज पे काम करने के बाद में जब हमने वो when we see this is your anchor Shahbaz Khan signing off for the day, goodbye, adios. The moment you come down from the stage, that first hand that approaches you, that you killed it, That's what we live by.
That's our incentive, right?
Exactly. So that's the only motivation. Dream big because ultimately dream करने के तो पैसे नहीं लगते यार.
Correct.
Right? So dream big.
I
you
was
will
just
reach
telling
there.
these guys like my team. अब जो
Yeah.
बोल रहे हो ना, मैं इनको यही बोलता हूँ कि हमेशा हम बड़ी बिल्डिंग देखते हैं, हम बोलते हैं यार क्या बिल्डिंग यार, एक तो घर होना चाहिए टॉप फ्लोर पे. वी नेवर थिंक यार बिल्डिंग कैसे बन सकती है खुद के यहाँ से. तो वो मेंटालिटी ना हमारी पता नहीं कैसे ना कस्टम हो चुकी है. एंड नाउ एज यू सेड कि वी शुड चेंज इट. लाइक सोचने के पैसे लगते नहीं है. सपने जब बड़े देखोगे देन यू विल बी एबल टू मैनिफेस्ट देम
Yeah.
इनटू रियलिटी. इट्स जस्ट फेयर इनफ.
Yeah, because I've heard this question come across a lot of times, and then I used to sit and think about it that how do we crack this question? अगर मुझसे कोई ये question पूछेगा तो इसका जवाब क्या हो सकता है कि what do you believe in, hard work or destiny? And then I used to think about it कि I think it's just hard work. Then I came across just by my own self, जैसे अभी तुमने कहा एक बिल्डिंग. So अगर एक बिल्डिंग बन रही होती है तो उस बिल्डिंग को बनाने के लिए सबसे ज्यादा हार्ड वर्क किसने किया है?
मजदूर ने किया है.
वो एक एक ईंट उठा के 10वें माले तक के अपने सर पे उठा के लेके जाता है, धूप में, बारिश में, गर्मी में, सर्दी में काम करता है. और जिस दिन वो बिल्डिंग बन के तैयार हो जाती है, अगर वो अपनी माँ को दिखाने लेके आए कि तेरा बेटा 3 साल से ये बिल्डिंग बना रहा था, आ जाके देख, सबसे पहले वॉचमैन उन्हीं को धक्के मार के दूर करेगा.
करेक्ट.
So is hard work the key to success? Absolutely not. Is destiny solo the key to success? अगर मेरी हाथों की रेखाओं में लिखा हुआ है कि ये ऊपर तक के जा रही है, so I will be successful. ठीक है यार, सक्सेसफुल होने वाला हूँ. एक काम करता हूँ, मैं अपने आप को 4 दीवारी में ना बंद कर देता हूँ. Will I walk out of the room being successful? Absolutely not. So then what's the key to success? Key to success is a complete balance in everything that you do. You need to work as hard as anybody else could be doing it. You need to have faith in Almighty that He will write your destiny in the best way possible. So I think I will say this again and again. Faith in Almighty is very important. Do good work. Do good deeds that keeps everybody around you happy. Be positive as much as you can. Don't worry about if there is something that is going downhill. Because सूरज कितना भी खूबसूरत लगे देगा गर्मी.
करेक्ट.
ठीक है, आप जितने करीब जाओगे उतना गर्म होगा. और रात कितनी भी डरावनी लगे, चांद की खूबसूरती रात में ही दिखेगी.
That's true.
So you need to believe in the darkness and in the brightness, because हर चीज, अगर कुछ बुरा भी हो रहा है, there has to be something that will make you shine. Correct. Just like the moon. And if there's something extremely good, extremely beautiful, stay grounded, because it could be as hot as sun that could burn you down.
Wow.
So this is what you gotta live by, and ultimately, inshallah ta'ala, things will fall in place. You will grow with the pace that you're working hard.
Yeah, that's true. You know, Will Smith ने भी अपने इंटरव्यू में कहा था, which was very nice. His dad told him once day, or कुछ तो था उनकी story, but he ended up saying कि there's nothing called hard work and there's nothing called luck. The perfect combination is when your hard work meets an opportunity and your opportunity meets your luck.
Yeah.
वो तीनों का जब तक combination नहीं मिलने वाला, तब तक eventually कुछ नहीं होने वाला. This is the last question I want to ask you, Shahbaz भाई. I'm sure कि इतने बड़े करियर में, विच इज़ जस्ट स्टार्टिंग, आई एम श्योर कि ऐसा कई बार हुआ होगा कि आप एक राइट फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड में नहीं रहे होगे. आपके मूड्स अप एंड डाउन रहे होंगे, आप बीमार रहे होंगे, आपके घर पे या फिर फैमिली में या फिर फ्रेंड्स या फिर प्रोफेशनल कुछ चीज़ें चल रही होंगी विच इज़ नॉट द बेस्ट थिंग टू हैपन व्हेन यू अबाउट टू गो ऑन स्टेज. तो उस टाइम पर व्हाट हैपन्स, क्या करते हो आप? इज़ देयर अ प्रोसेस दैट यू डू? कैसे होता है फिर वो सब चीज़ें आपसे कि उस माइंड फ्रेम में जाके आपको एंटरटेन करना है? कैसे होता है भाई आपसे?
I'll come back to this, that this is where we sit here as an artist and talk about our life, because only an artist can do this. Raj Kapoor साहब ने कहा था, the show must go on.
Right.
You gotta keep your personal life and your work life completely separate. I could have a fight in my living room, and I could step into my bedroom where my entire virtual setup is and start entertaining hundreds of people online. Everything that happens in the living room has to stay in the living room. This is something which is very funny, but I always say this. क्या ही हो जाएगा? Right? What's the worst? What's the most extremist thing that can happen? Because you are always scared of something that might happen, something that might go wrong, but what is it? And then you come across that there's nothing which is going to be the worst. कुछ मैं मेरे हाथ में तो कुछ है नहीं, तो मैं उदास होके क्या कर लूँगा, मैं अपसेट होके क्या कर लूँगा, मैं डिप्रेस होके क्या कर लूँगा. आई मीन आई एम नॉट ट्राइंग टू who talk about the people who are going through
That's true.
illness or who are going through therapies. They have their own ways out.
Right.
But here, when I am living those moments in my life, again I just give it back to Allah that fear man Allah, it is on you. You want to see me depressed, I will live by it because it's your decision. If you don't want to see me depressed, just do something and pull me out of this. And He pulls me out of it. So I think I am very dependent on Allah. Whatever is happening in my life is happening because of you. So just because I'm so dependent on you, you just do good things for me.
It's beautiful.
So I think whenever I'm sad, I have very less sad moments, to be very honest. I'm really lucky about it. But the time where it has been, there was once when I was on my way to a theatre show. This was back in the year 2012. One of my closest Masis. She was just 6 years older than us.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was about to get married the next month. So I was on my way to the show to St. Andrew's Auditorium. And I got a call that my Masi, who was admitted in the hospital because of dengue, had passed away. And I remember everything stopped in the world because, I mean, my mom dad had gone to my native place for a week and she was staying with us for the past 7 days.
That's
so
tough.
we would play games, and I still remember the last conversation that I was having with her. This is where all my intellectual stuff used to come. Me and my Masi, believe it or not, we were discussing कि ये आसमान में हवाई जहाज कैसे उड़ता है, वो इतनी ऊंचाई में कैसे है. And then my Masi came up with an answer कि शाहबाज, ये तो फिर भी तू हवाई जहाज के बारे में बात कर रहा है जो कि इंसान ने बनाया है, जिसके अंदर मशीन है, ये है, वो है. तूने कभी सोचा है कि चांद आसमान में कैसे है? इतना बड़ा पत्थर का टुकड़ा आसमान में कैसे है जिसके अंदर कोई मशीन नहीं. there is no power to keep it up in the air. there is absolutely no fuel. It never comes down. It doesn't require fuel. That is the power of Almighty. So my family is very very strong believer in Almighty. It doesn't really matter what religion you come from, what religion we come from.
It's the faith.
It is ultimately the God is one. आप किसी पे भी बिलीव करो, अगर आपका स्ट्रॉन्ग बिलीफ है. आई डोंट डिसरिस्पेक्ट एनी रिलीजन. आई ट्रूली लव ऑल द रिलीजन्स. I have friends from all the religions, but it is beautiful that if you have faith in Almighty, it doesn't really matter what the name is, but Almighty will give you everything that you want. So I think that's the last conversation. Then obviously I had to go for the show. I spoke to my director. My director gave me a clean slate. So this is not the place where I can take decision from. So I leave it on you. You want to do the show, you can. But तेरे को पता है अगर तू नहीं करेगा तो problem हो जाएगी.
Right.
But I will not stop you. In that moment, I took a decision. I took a deep breath. I was like, this is something that stays. I will go back and I will perform all the rituals with my family. But I cannot cause problem to a fellow human because of me. This is humanity. The most priority of all religions is humanity.
Right.
Because it was a team. There were 20-25 people working. I did the show. Once we got done with the show, I immediately changed, took a train and came back home, and I was there for my family. Throughout the journey, while coming back, I was crying, but on the stage, I made sure that everybody laughed. So that's what.
And that is where a star was born.
Yeah.
Shahbaz Khan.
And one of the most important things, just start believing in yourself. Be positive. Think positive. Things will go the best.
And also, if I can add one thing, it's okay to bomb. Genuinely, in course of time, आपको समझ में आएगा कि वो shows के एक अपने मजे हैं, and maybe it's not you, it's the audience. That's what I always say. And no, the best part is Dave Chappelle. पता है आपको भाई? Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians. He once told in one of his interviews कि बहुत लोग ना उनको आके पूछते हैं कि यार what is the worst thing? क्या होता है कि आपके सब स्टेज पे shows गंदे होते हैं? Like कि कुछ नहीं होता. मुझे उतने पैसे मिलते हैं और मैं ये सोच के चलता हूँ कि ये एक बार हुआ है. अब मेरी काम ये है कि बार बार ना हो. So that is what you have to do. एक बार गलती हो तो वो चलेगा, but not many times. And that was Shahbaz Khan bhai. Thank you so very much. This is very special for me. I'm being very honest. As I said earlier, there like a very few people जिनसे मेरी बात बहुत कम होती है, but I have like huge respect for, and you are one of them.
Means a
And
lot,
आपसे आज बहुत सालों बाद इनफैक्ट मिल के ना,
yeah.
it's almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
मिलने के बाद like it's really humbling to see you like being more successful than you were and still believing in God. It's all
I
because
want
of
to
him.
say something right now. Now that I have a platform, I really want to say this. I have seen you grow from your college time, where absolutely you had not even started anchoring. People didn't know that you
नहीं,
would
because
want to.
you are.
Yeah.
You are one of नहीं, I'm being very honest. I swear on my work. You are one of, you and RJ Glenn were one of the first few anchors
Yeah.
जिनको देख के लगा कि कभी एंकरिंग करनी है तो इसी एनर्जी के साथ में करनी है.
That's what I wanted to say. That I've seen you grow from the scratch, and I want to say this out loud, that I'm really extremely proud with whatever you've been doing and whatever you've done, all the
Thank you, bhai.
barriers that you've broken. I think you're doing a commendable job, and with every step that you're taking right now, I think this is also one of the stepping stones to success. And I really want to wish you all the very best.
Thank you, bhai.
Lots and lots of success, lots and lots of positive and great amount of money your way in the coming
Thank
years.
you.
2023 is all ours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck your
Inshallah.
Netflix. What's your net worth? Thank you so much, bhai. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
And
having
everybody
me.
watching, please, अगर आपको पसंद आया हो तो
Please like, share, subscribe. And yes, if you have some more ideas for Shivam
Please.
to start with, please comment and let them know. Let me know. If you wanna learn something more about anchoring, please do get in touch with Shivam and me.
Yes, please.
And yes, just
Please.
add up the Insta handles so that we all grow together.
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. Thank you so much, bhai. Means a lot.
Yes, sir.